Hi scholars, Dr. Ratcliffe here. I just wanted to make another brief video discussing the team presentation. So we've gone through the 2 team discussions, and although those discussions are a bit unwieldy, it looks like most teams have made all of their decisions, and people for the most part have posted their particular outlines and information. And so we will move on to the team presentation actual assignment unless you still need to make decisions with your team. If you still need to make decisions with your team, I would encourage you to do so. Team discussion 2 is still open, though I just graded it. And so you want to make sure that you're checking that discussion board, communicating with your teammates, and so hopefully everyone is in contact with each other. I just went through and looked at the team discussions. There seems to be some level of frustration, which is understandable. It's difficult to do an asynchronous discussion when you have to wait on people to make decisions. This could be quite frustrating. There also seems to be some good participation in several of the groups, so that's wonderful. I appreciate your efforts. And then there seems to be some people who maybe just posted an opinion, but they never really contributed to the team decision making, and they did not post their outline draft. And so for those of you who are kind of barely posting, not really moving forward, you really need to get on the ball and get your information together and get it presented this week. For those of you who have not posted at all, I went through and I fired you from your teams. And so the teams that have members that have been fired, I have messaged you as a group and told you, hey, I took this person out because they weren't participating. If you were fired from your group and you're still out there and wanting to participate in the class, I do have a different assignment for you, and you will need to contact me to get the requirements for that assignment. So let us look at the actual team presentation assignment. This should be very familiar to you by now, but I want to scroll down to give you some insight as to what exactly you turn in. So this assignment is still set up as a discussion board for your group, and so only your team members will post here. You and your team members will post here. You will not see the posts of other teams. And so what's going to happen is you're going to finish that outline and fully develop it and then post it this week. You're also going to post your PowerPoint. Additionally, when you give your presentation, you're going to show your PowerPoint as a visual aid to your live audience, and so that's still important. And then you'll also post your recording of your portion of the team presentation. Please label your recording or your post with your speaker number so I can know what order to watch the presentations in. I've been getting a few questions about, do I still need an audience for this team presentation? The answer is yes. You do need an audience, just like you would in an individual speech. And so make sure you are planning to get together an audience of at least four adults to watch your presentation. And you need to give your presentation to that group. And the only thing really that you need to do in terms of coordinating with your group this week is you just need to make sure that your PowerPoint has the chosen team background on the back. But you don't create anybody else's slides. You just create yours and just show yours. I don't need one big team PowerPoint. That's unnecessary since you're not getting together to present. You're doing this individually. And then the other thing that you just need to make sure that you do is at the end of your presentation that you're introducing the next speaker. And so as you are finishing up your information, you need to say something like, now that you've heard from me about this topic, next so-and-so will be discussing this particular topic. So go ahead and make sure that you do that. Then you'll post all of these things below in the discussion board, and we will get those graded. If you have any questions, just let me know, but I appreciate your work on this. Keep your heads up and stay motivated. We're almost finished. Thanks.